Hey guys, today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to make a circuit in infinite flight. I'm not sure if I know the entire thing in the proper manner, but if you find any errors and mistakes in my video, do let me know so I get an opportunity to improve myself. It was requested to me by one of our dedicated pilots from the infinite flight community, and I'm doing this video for him. Thank you. Watch closely. Let's change the region. You get it to, let's say, South California. Make it to Ontario. Now we need to be in the solo mode so we can spawn directly at the runway and get going. Okay, let's start with San Francisco. I'm going to start on San Francisco International, runway 101 left. Okay, that's fine. So weather conditions seem to be quite normal. 32 kilometers of visibility. Just going to change my aircraft once again to generic, and I'm all good to go, hopefully. Yeah, let's wait for it to come up. Okay, so now I'm in my setup here. I can clearly see my aircraft. I'm on runway 1001 left. I'm going to make a circuit. My weight is 52%. Now, while I'm on the runway, I need to make sure my seat belts and no smoking are turned on. My flaps are set to 15 basic. Yes, that's perfect. Now everything is set for takeoff. We'll just set our altitude. Now for a circuit, I usually take 6,000 feet altitude. Okay, and let's get going. Depending upon 52% heavy weight, I think a speed of 155 to 160 is perfect for lift and rotate. Let's go. I usually throttle at 80%. So there's no extra pressure on the engines. So we will rotate quickly. I've retracted my gears, I set my heading. Okay, now we will increase our speed to 96% and maintain around 3,000 feet. And speed can be around 250 because 240 260 is the upper limit. Okay, now also keep in mind the place where you have to land. Okay, now you took off 01 left, so we will continue the entire stretch if needed, which is not. So what we'll do is we will set our flaps to 0 and increase our lift to 4,000 feet and make it to the left with a turn of around 220 degrees. Now you can carefully notice this, that this turn right here is intercepting runway 10 left and right. Yes. So we are waiting for the plane to make that turn. It's almost reached 6,000 feet. So keep the basics in mind. I'm keeping 250 knots of speed. 220 is the heading. That's of course subject to location and aircraft. Now 6,000 is my altitude I'm going to maintain, and my lift was 3,000 in the initial stage, and then I went to 4,000. Okay, now I'm at 6,000 feet. I will continue the left turn. Now you're on left crosswind, runway 01 left. Okay, now we will make it to the left downwind, and we will fly a little on the diagonal version, so we have a long circle and a big circle to make it to the final runway 01 left. So what we'll do is we will maintain 220 heading. Also make sure you don't go out of the region, otherwise your throttle will be cut off. Anyways, that's not a part of the video here. Okay, I'll just speed up this part because this part is not that important. Okay, and since I'm on solo mode, there's no restrictions, so I'm just going up to 300 knots right now, which is not right. It's not legal. Actually, I mean, it's not a part of the game. You'll get a violation if you do it in the live mode. But just to speed up the video and make it simple for the person who has requested me to understand, I'm maintaining 300 knots at 6,000 feet, and my flaps are retracted. I'll continue making this altitude till I reach SWEMS waypoint, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm reduce my altitude. Okay, keep a close eye on that. Now if you are on live mode, you need to mention that you're on the left downwind. Now you could have gone through the right crosswind, right downwind, right base also. It's all up to you depending upon the traffic conditions. Now I am going to make it through the left base to runway 01 left, and I can see that everything looks good. Now I'm going to make it to the left base shortly. Always maintain your speeds, that's the most important part. Now you can see here carefully, if you notice, that you have a big circle to make. Now you can move to 210 heading, just to make it a little bit close to runway approach. Now San Francisco is at 13 feet, so by the time you reach this waypoint right here, that's Porte or Hudby, you should have at least 3,500 feet of altitude and 190 knots of speed. Okay, so we are going to make our turn now. Should be around 10 heading or even less actually. Okay, we will reduce our speed and reduce our altitude to 3,500 and reduce by 1,000 feet. Okay, now carefully notice my turn here. Reduce your speed to 190. Now I'm making it through the left base. I got enough place to make the turn for the final. I'll maintain 140. Okay. I'll maintain 140. Now I will change my heading to 120. I'm on left base, runway 01 left. I'm reducing my altitude by 1,000 feet. You can also make it by 1,500. It's all up to you, but I usually keep it at 1,000 feet. Okay. Now your ground speed is very high, 284. So can you make it to the final? It depends upon your approach. Usually what I will do in these situations is I reduce my descent to 800 feet I'll not use spoilers. I'll reduce my descent to 800 feet. Speed is gonna decline automatically. Okay, now I'm gonna make it to the final. And now I'm gonna use spoilers flight. Mildly, not much. There you go. And while you're making it to the final approach, make sure that everything is on here, including the landing lights, strobe lights, no smoking seatbelts especially. Okay, now you're making it to the final. Maintain 40, 60. Maintain 60, reduce speed to 190. And see, you're close to 3,500 feet now. You're on final on the 01 left. So set flaps to 15 as soon as your plane levels in. Okay, there you go. Set your flaps to 15. The plane is leveled. There you go, your plane gets leveled now. Now maintain this speed, maintain the altitude. Now you need to turn, I think, 30. Set your spoilers to on. Not sure what is the heading, I'll just give it a look. Maintain 40. So basically I'm on final. Now 01 left. I can see that I'm still not on final approach. So we will maintain our 3,500 feet, flap set to 15, all lights on. Everything seems perfect. Set down the gear around 6 nautical miles from the airport. Use to 20. You can see 14, so go to 10. Maintain 185. You're typically on final. Go to 5. As soon as you enter your ILS, as soon as you enter your approach, start descent. Descend now. Descend with 1300 because the runway is close. So you're descending at 1300 feet, runway is at 13 feet, so you need a lot of descent there. Reduce speed to 75, full laps 20. Also check at the time that your heading is fine. Full laps, maintain 20. Okay, now set flaps 25. Get down. Excuse me. And you're on final runway 01 left. Set flaps to full. You can see my flaps are set to full, my spoilers are ready. I'm ready to end. Runway 01 left. Yes. Slyly. Get ready for your approach to the final. continue your speed lowering to 50 knots, and then use brakes. 30. Now let's have a look at the replay, how we landed. Seems quite good to me. And damn, I couldn't maintain the center line there, but everything seems perfect here. Now when you exit the runway, make sure that your strobe lights are turned off, because strobes are to be turned off after you exit the runway. Okay, I think we are exiting now. Let's have our strobes off and then continue and have your details turned off too. Okay, so we park and get back to the gate. Thank you, and stay tuned for more videos coming on. Bye bye. See ya.